everyone. I'm Melanie. I'm the curatorial assistant at the Everhart, and I'm just at home taking a coffee break and was hoping you would join me to talk about some art today. So I wanted to introduce you guys to one of my absolute favorite pieces in our collection called Lavender Neon Light Sculpture by the artist Krissa, and then take another look at an artist who has work that is similar and you may already be familiar with. So just for a little background, Krissa was a real pioneer for the neon medium in art and established it as a true fine art material instead of it just being something that was previously used for advertising. So she grew up in Greece during Nazi occupation, and at this time members of the Greek underground wrote disguised messages in public spaces to be able to communicate with one another without the risk of being identified. And witnessing this really informed her future work and inspired her to use fragmentary text throughout it. So text that's fragmentary is just pieces of letters or maybe reversed letters, partial words, things to make it not totally readable to anyone walking by. So in contrast to Krissa's more subtle and disguised use of language, Jenny Holzer, another visual artist, uses text and phrases very dominantly in her work. One of her most popular series is titled Truisms, and this started in 1977, and the project consisted of the artist pasting large text blocks of quotes and short phrases onto the walls of New York City, onto buildings, onto bus stops, onto billboards. And oddly enough, this unintentionally references back to the Greek rebels that impacted Krissa so strongly in her upbringing. So I think comparing these two artists is super interesting because they have a ton of crossover in the mediums they use, but their individual approach is very different. And as you can see from the photos I'll post below, the visual results are very different as well. So as her career developed, Jenny Holzer started using projected text and LED signs in galleries as a way to present her phrases. So the technology use is very similar between the two of them as well. But despite these similarities, they managed to have starkly different results even when using the same ingredients for their work. So you can see the examples below of the piece from our collection, Lavender Neon Light Sculpture, and one of Jenny Holzer's Truisms. And I would love to hear what you think about these artists and their pieces. Do you prefer one to the other? Do you like to see words and phrases in artwork, or do you prefer things that are totally visual? Do you have any other artists that use text that you would like to compare to these two? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and thank you for listening to my museum coffee break. Have a great day. Bye.